All right, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Jack Griffin here, and yeah, April 20th, and we are talking about the chances for some snow in our forecast. So we'll get to that right now. I'll switch my graphics back over, and we'll talk about it. As you can see, this band of snow, occasionally mixing in with some rain showers, is moving into the area now. We have seen that there have been some flurries in Pontiac, and I'll go through some of our sky cams here in just a little bit, but you can see that that precipitation is moving more and more into our viewing area as we've gone now later on into the morning. Zooming out, you can see that this band of snow does continue farther off to our west, and then there's more of it down to our southwest, but that's not exactly going to be coming through our area, but it will basically pass through the entire state as we go throughout the morning. Let's start, though, with some of our sky cams really fast, because I think that's going to tell us a nice picture. We've been calling for the chances for snow now for a number of days, and one of the things that we'll have to look out for will be how fast does this pile up. So here's our view from Gibson City, and you can see that we do have the flurries out there. The flakes are actually hitting the camera lens there, and you can see that it's kind of obscuring our view. So we've got that already going. I'm going to flip it over to a few of the other ones as well. Here's a look at our Bloomington one. Let's see what this one looks like. Bloomington, yeah, so you can see that it's coming down there pretty hard. You've got the drops from the melting snowflakes on the lens there. Let's see if the Chicago one. You can see some flurries there in Chicago. Most of that's actually now passing them. And we will take a look at, we'll go to Pontiac. Pontiac's up there. Okay, snow's flying there too. So you get the idea. It's on its way through, and we're going to continue to see it move through here and last for a lot of the morning and afternoon. And occasionally we will have at times a little bit more in the way of some of the heavier snow showers coming through with some of the darker bands that are there. So let's look at future track. You can see that these snow showers will now be in place here throughout the morning. They'll continue on into the afternoon, and as we go into the evening, things will be wrapping up there. We've been calling now for days for there to be some minor accumulation. We're not really going with a lot of snow because keep in mind we've been in the 70s and 80s for many days already this spring. So the ground is already very warm. It's already in that 50-degree range. So most of the snow that we're going to have is going to basically immediately melt on contact with the ground. But if we can get it to fall quick enough and also maybe have it fall maybe not on the roadways, but also be measured in some of the grassy surfaces, you could maybe get to 1 inch to maybe even 2 inches in the dark blue area in the northern part of our viewing area. This will not really be much of a problem for us, though, because a lot of the roads are very warm, and this would melt on contact with the roads. So in terms of a driving impact, it's not going to be overly high, but it will be there. You have to look out for some stuff on the bridges and overpasses, potentially kind of clinging to the surfaces there. It's just more the fact that this snow is actually happening more than anything else is kind of why it's noteworthy. This is one of the later snowfalls that we've seen in the Champaign-Urbana viewing area, for example. May 2nd, 1929 was the latest by measurable snowfall, and there was 2.5 inches there in early May of 1929. So this April 20th would put us in spot number 4, which is pretty late. But probably more importantly will be the temperatures for tonight. The temperatures during the afternoon today will be in the low 40s, and with the snow, it at least provides some moisture. But probably more of a concern for our flowers and plants and things like that will be the temperatures tonight. We're expecting a low to be around 27, and our record low temperature for tomorrow morning is 26, set back in 1904. So this is a very cold night tonight for April standards. That's why there's a freeze warning for the whole viewing area until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So it's going to be a cold morning tomorrow morning. So again, we've been talking about it now. The snow is moving in. It's mainly just going to be a nuisance snow because you're seeing it. There will be some of the accumulation, like I said, in some of the grassy areas, but our roads should all be in good shape. They'll be plenty warm enough to just have all the snowflakes fall and melt as soon as they touch the ground. But if it comes down hard enough, we could see some spots that do pile up a little bit. Let me take a look at the visibility and see what that's showing there. Okay, it's down in Bloomington, Pontiac, Lincoln, Jacksonville. So those are the spots that are starting to see the snow a bit more now, and so their visibility is down. So like I said, it'll come down pretty quick, but there will be not much in the way of accumulation because of how warm it is. Our temperatures, though, tomorrow also are expected to be pretty cool as well. We remain below average in the 40s. Today's high temperature is 41. Tomorrow's high temperature is 47. We're back in the 50s by Thursday, and then we're going to be near normal in the 60s, close to 70 on Monday, close to 80 on Tuesday. So we really do warm up here by next week, but this week looks to be below average. Our average high temperature is about 65. So it'll be a cool week for us here after the snow is done. So here is the future track, the big view. The snow exits the area by this evening. A few spotty showers for tomorrow. And then we've got high pressure just in for one day before more spotty showers come in for Friday and Saturday. And then that's when things get warmed up, is once that system passes us by. So more rain is expected for us Friday night going into Saturday. But that should just be in the form of rain. But yeah, all eyes have really been on this forecast with our snow. It's clearly not a lot of snow, but it's the fact that it's happening at this point in the year makes it noteworthy, and no one just really wants to talk about it because we like the warmer temperatures that we had earlier on. A lot of this melts. Whatever is able to be measured will be melting pretty quickly, and in fact, by tomorrow, it'll all be gone for sure. So that's what we have out there. Snow showers continue to move on through. There is a heavier band that's starting to set up there, kind of from the Shanahan area, south of Ottawa, back to Macomb, and that is what we have to look out for at times during the day today. Is maybe some of these heavier bands of snow begin to develop, where you can get reduced visibility by a lot. Maybe even some minor accumulation during that time too. If this was a different month, for example, even if this was at some point in March, this would be a big time snow event. But the fact that we're already so warm and the ground is so warm, we melt a lot of this. So we'll keep watching it, and we'll let you know what's expected. We've got all of our information right now online on our website, WCIA.com. Go on the weather page, and you can see that we've got some videos there as well as our articles. We'll keep on posting stuff on social media as well throughout the day, because it doesn't really happen very much, but it's here, and if you don't like it, you don't have to live with it for too long. It'll melt very quickly, and we expect warmer days ahead with near normal and even warmer than normal conditions by next week as well. So the warm-up is coming. We have to just wait a few more days. Have a good morning, and tune in during the 9 o'clock show. We'll keep things up to date here and any changes, and show the latest storm tracker Doppler loops and things like that. But like I said, keep in touch with us on social media throughout the day. We'll let you know what's going on. Have a good one, and I'll see you at 9.